Hello scientists, it's PS Science here, and today we're going to learn about dissections, and you'll have a chance to observe the dissection of a cow's eye, and look at the different structures of an eye that enable us to see. Scientists, did you ever wonder how doctors and veterinarians understand so much about living organisms, about human beings, about all of the different species of animals that they might take care of? I hope it hasn't happened to you, but have you ever had a broken bone? Or do you know anybody who's broken a bone? How is it that when you go to the doctors, you go to the ER, you go to the hospital, they can look inside of your body and know what you broke, how you broke it, and figure out how to fix it? It's because of something called an X-ray machine. An X-ray machine is a tool that allows doctors to see inside a human body. Now, dissection is not at all like an X-ray, except for you are still able to see inside of an organism, to look at different organs, to look at the systems, to look at how everything works together. It's also a very helpful tool for understanding diseases of all parts of the body. Dissection can be fascinating, but the very first time that you do it, it can be a little bit hard, and everybody reacts a different way. So first I want you to know that however you feel about doing a dissection, whether it's virtual or on a specimen, is totally fine. You might feel like I'm not even going to be able to look and I don't want to do this, and it might make you feel all kinds of things. Or you might feel like, wow, this is going to be amazing and I'm not nervous and I'm not afraid. And then it begins. And once the dissection begins, you might change your mind. When you thought you couldn't do it, you might all of a sudden find that you're really fascinated. Or if you were feeling super confident, you might start the dissection and then think, oh, this is making me feel things that I didn't think I would feel. All of that is normal and all of that is okay. Now, dissection has changed over the years. And because of technology, scientists and students can use virtual dissections so that you're not actually using a specimen. In many places of the country, including California, students now have a choice whether or not they are going to participate in a dissection of a specimen that's been preserved, or if they're going to do a virtual dissection. So keep that in mind because there are always options. The dissection that you're going to observe today is on a cow eye, and a cow's eye is very similar to a human eye, except that it's much larger. A human eye is actually about the size of a golf ball, and most of our eye is sunken into our skull, protected by something called the eye socket, similar to a cow's. So as you're watching, I want you to keep in mind, you can always pause the video, you can turn the video off, you can decide that you're going to watch a virtual dissection instead. As Miss Amy goes through the dissection of the cow eye, it would be great to have your science notebook nearby so you can make a sketch. And I want you to keep in mind that all of the parts of the eye work together in the way that a human eye works so that we can see. What do you need to be able to see, scientists? You need light, you need your eye and all the structures of the eye, and you also need that huge organ located up here, your brain. As she identifies each structure in the cow eye, look at the diagram of a human eye and find a similar structure. The pupil, the lens, the cornea, all of the parts are the structures of an eye. And think about how all of those parts work together, almost like a camera, but a really sophisticated, complex, and amazing camera. The camera of the human body, our eyes. And don't forget, if you need to pause, if you need to look away, that's okay. All of this knowledge together is really important for humans, for scientists, for people to understand how living organisms work. What makes them the organism that they are. Thanks for joining, scientists, and good luck with that dissection. I'll see you the next time. Okay, scientists, thanks for watching. Did you enjoy that lesson? Subscribe below to see more fun science videos. You can also become a member of PS Science on Patreon to support what we're doing. See you next time.